This is Drew, and I want to welcome you back to Fraganomics once again. As I like to say on my channel, what I try to do is make sure I can find fragrances that have you smelling good, have you smell like $1,000,000, but you only had to spend a few bucks. Now, in this instance, we're gonna go over the newest dupe that I've been made aware of in 2025, and it's supposed to be a dupe of a more expensive fragrance by Louis Vuitton, which is Meteor. And this particular fragrance, make sure I don't butcher the name up too much, it is Wadi Al Muluk Silver Elixir. Now, of course, we're gonna do a deep dive like we always do, and or first impression as soon as we get back. And we're back. And I want to take the time to thank you all for coming back to my channel again. Now, to be honest, this particular fragrance is more of a summer scent, but I just got in, I got a little too anxious. I didn't want to open it up until I could open it up with you guys. And I'm a little anxious because I've been looking for some type of fragrance that would replace the highly expensive, eye-watering Louis Vuitton's Meteor. I went over another alternative on my channel, but I didn't think that it got close enough, so today we're gonna go ahead and compare them up to this new one, and we're gonna compare it to the OG, and we're gonna see how close it is. But first, let's go ahead and break it down. Let's see what's in it. Okay, I'm hoping I'm not butchering the name up too much, but it looks like it's Wadi Al Muluk. It's a unisex fragrance. It says the main accords are fresh spicy, warm spicy, soft spicy, aromatic, and got some musk in it. Now, don't see the price on this. I got this one on Joma's shop, and we'll discuss the price in a little bit. And it says this fragrance is unisex. Then it said it was launched in 2025. And it goes down and see what the notes are. Bergamot, orange, mandarin orange. Then it's got pink pepper, black pepper, nutmeg, cardamom, vetiver, and neroli. Those seem to be the notes in it. So doesn't really say a whole lot. I don't see any rating. Where that is? Well, it's rated low. It says rated only a 2.36 out of 5, but it don't have a 28 votes. So obviously a lot of people don't know about it. I haven't tried it. So, we're gonna determine if it's a 2.36 or does this thing rate even higher. Because I do have quite a few of the Louis Vuittons, but I've been kind of fighting the urge to go and get Meteor because I don't know, it wasn't special enough or something, but let's see if we can get kind of close to it. Okay, I'm probably butchering the name all the pieces. This Wadi Al Muluk Silver Elixir's little canister that it comes in, black canister, shrink wrap. Let's go ahead on and get him opened up. I've been dying to try this, but like I said, I try to bring all of my new arrivals to the channel first, so just opening up, wearing them, coming back. I know a lot of times you all want to know what the performance is and all that, but I try to give you all genuine reaction. So if I don't smell them up front, what you're getting is what it is. I'm not a super emotional person, but I'm gonna give it to you the best I can. Like I said, it's got a little coffin that it comes in. That's what it can look like. Got a little chrome sticker on it. It's paper though. No big deal. That's how the top looks on it. I think it's focused there. And then it just comes right off the top. Then you got a wolf face, dog face, something set up here on top. Oh my God. God damn! This is the presentation. Let me get my face out of it. It's like it looks kind of greenish, but it's more on the bluish side as far as what's in it. Got your little tassel right here to kind of decorate the bottle and the wolf's head sitting here. And then just bring him out. That's what the bottle looks like. Let me see, this is plastic on the bottom. Little chrome plastic piece. Good looking bottle though. I like the presentation. All right, see how this lid sits on there. It's pretty good, but I wouldn't trust it because this bottle, it was like 60 bones, something like that. I got it on sale, so I don't know. I want my 60 that I'll throw across there on this wolf's head. You stupid. So pick it up by the bottle, folks. Just grab the bottle and pick it up. I mean, it can hold it, but I don't trust it. So, and the lid is heavy. It's like it's made of metal. Yeah, it's just like it's a metal head. Oh, they did a little something on, put a little bit of money in it. Hope they ain't cheap out on the fragrance trying to make that head look good. That's some of that Louis Vuitton mess. What they'll do is like with Symphony or whatnot, they'll put some kind of pretty head on it that you can't smell and charge you extra $300. I don't care nothing about that. You know, this is cologne, so I want to know what it smells like. So, gonna go ahead and get him sprayed. Let's see what we got. It's right up top. I know this is gonna be a light one because we already heard the note breakdown. There's a lot of citrus, so it can't be but so heavy. All right, let me see. I'm not really getting it in the air yet. It's light. It's light, but it's good. Oh my goodness. This is another good one. I don't know how I never even heard of this brand before up until a few weeks ago. But like I said, I've been looking for an alternative. I think I might have found it. Now, it's got bergamot and orange right up top. You're gonna get that mandarin orange, bergamot, as soon as you spray it. It is super light though. Oh my God. I mean, but Meteor is super light too. Then you got your pink pepper. I can smell it here. I don't really smell a lot of pepper in the air. I can smell the pink pepper a little bit in the air, but it's got black pepper. I don't really get that. But it said a base note is nutmeg, cardamom. I don't really get any of that, but I definitely get the vetiver and neroli. It's got plenty of neroli in it and vetiver. But the top note is that citrus mandarin orange with bergamot. I don't know, this might get kind of close, folk. I'm not for sure. I'm gonna have to compare them up. But for right now, the mixture smells pretty darn close. Oh my goodness. Now, as we talked about before, a lot of time with the Louis Vuitton, they add that extra ingredient. And from what I'm understanding, that ingredient is called cask cologne. Now, I don't know what that means or whatnot, but it's something that gives off like a melon accord that they kind of put in all that fragrances to kind of make it, you know, kind of special or whatnot. But if I did a little research on it, I think it called it cask, C-A-S-T, cask cologne. I do like the way it comes out, but what we're gonna do next, go ahead on and try it against the OG and see what's what. Now, let me go ahead on and mark this one. This is the dupe. I put dupe on that one so we can kind of keep up with what's what. And I don't know, I told you guys I didn't really want to go out and buy Meteor because it wasn't special. I did like it, but it was so light, I say. And every time I went to get it, I ended up getting something else. Because one time I went to get it, I ended up getting Specific Chill. Then I went another time to get it, I ended up getting City of Stars. Then I went another time to get it, I ended up getting Imagination. So just never quite, you know, made it to the house, so to speak. But we're gonna see if we got something close to it now. The rest of my sample, because I never went and bought this. So I just, these little dabbles, they just don't really put out enough really to get a lot of fragrance out, but this is what I got. And this is what we're gonna use to compare the two and see what we got as far as, let me hit this one more again. This is the dupe here. Give them both the opportunity to be about the same. And I'm gonna tell you what my nose is picking up and how close it is. Cause I'm gonna be honest, a lot of these fragrances have a hard time, you know, getting close to Louis Vuitton. Damn, this room smells good. Okay, let's go to the dupe first. Very good, very much. The way the citrus is blended is nice, fresh, and clean. These are pretty close. They are pretty darn close. I'm gonna tell you, when you first spray them, the dupe is more orange forward, I think, than the OG. But as they're drying down, they seem to be coming together pretty good. Now, is it a 1-to-1? I wouldn't say it's a 1-to-1. I've heard, you know, a couple people say they thought it was 1-to-1, but it's great on its own. But if I had to rate the fragrance as far how close it is to the OG, but I do think it's pretty darn close. I smell almost everything else in it, but not quite that melon. But I'm gonna tell you, out in the air, unless you just, you know, some type of Louis connoisseur, I don't think you could really pick up a whole lot of the difference. This is probably the closest one I've smelled so far. I would say 87% close. It is close. And the more it dries down, it gets closer to 90. But I'm talking about the initial blast, almost at 85%. And then the more it dries down, I'm gonna say it gets closer to 90%. What I'm gonna do is, I think we're gonna compare one more because I got another dupe over there. Because I've been looking for something that's a little bit closer than what I have. And the dupe that I already put on the channel is by Alexandria Fragrances, if I'm not mistaken, LV METEOR'E. That's this one right here. We're gonna compare all three. Get them to focus there. There we go. Now, what I'm gonna do is, like I said, we got Wadi Al Muluk. That's gonna be dupe. I'm gonna put dupe 1 on it so I can keep up with it. Dupe 1. Yeah, you can see that. And this is I'm gonna put OG on Louis Vuittons. Let me put a little bit more. These are light scents, guys. You got all these gowns, you're gonna have to bathe in. They super light. I'm trying to be careful with the little dapper because this is all I got. And I'm not saying late on down the road, maybe once the economy get better or whatnot, I may or may not get it. But I'm gonna be honest, this right here is the closest thing I smell. Now, this is the OG, I got that on there. Then we're gonna pull out one more strip for the Alexandria Fragrances, just to see how close they are. I'm curious now. Okay, let's go with Alexandria Fragrances first. Been a while since I pulled him out. Actually, it's gotten better with time. Because when I first got this was kind of thin. It was more soap. Now it seems to be leaning more into the cologne. This is Alexandria Fragrances. It's getting closer the more it sits. Go back to the OG. Then go back to Alexandria Fragrances. This Alexandria Fragrances has gotten better. I think when I reviewed this was like 85%. Let me put it up now against dupe 1 and see what we got. These are almost the same thing. Wadi Al Muluk, I think, is a little bit closer than the Alexandria Fragrances. I will give, like I said, I'm gonna give this Wadi Al Muluk, I'm gonna give this probably closer to 90%. I would say, like I said, 87, 85, 87. Even though, now, I'm gonna be honest, this Alexandria Fragrances is set for the last couple of years. When I first got it, was weak. It just smelled like just water and soap. And when I wore it, it didn't have no kind of backbone. But it seemed to have matured now. Now it's kind of, the smell is getting closer. But I think I'm gonna still stick with 85%, 80% on the, I don't know, Alexandria Fragrances came up. I'm thinking 85% on Alexandria Fragrances. But hell, they had to sit for 2 years to get there. But I got put on scale. I wore that a couple times. Like I said, it lasted 5 minutes, it was gone. Let me go back to the OG one more time, get my nose right. OG is nice. I'm gonna bump it. I'm gonna say Alexandria Fragrances, 85%. This Wadi Al Muluk, I'm gonna say this is 90%. This is damn good. Both of them are good. But this rate, I don't know if I even need to get METEO'E like this. But like I said, I got both of them now. I got the small bottle of the Alexandria Fragrances, and I got of the LV METEO'E, and I got, this is a 3.3 ounce bottle of the new joint. But between these, I'm gonna tell you, Alexandria Fragrances is good, but I'm gonna tell you, when you first get it, it's gonna be weak. It's gonna smell like neroli and water with a little bit of citrus, and it's not enough. This one coming out the gate smelling closer. 90% on this one. This right here is a summer scent all day long. It's gonna need sweat. And I'm gonna tell you, out in the air, I think once you put this on with the OG, if you had them both on, nobody's gonna be able to smell the difference. This is a damn good one. I mean, I got a problem with Alexandria Fragrances. They got some great fragrances. Like I said, I just think they missed the mark just a little bit more than this one. But this one, it doesn't have, it has some melody, just not as creamy as the OG, but it's something, it's there. Something extra is there to make this one a little bit closer. They're all light. None of them gonna last you any more than 3 or 4 hours. I think this one will probably give you a better sillage when you first spray it. I'm thinking when you put on about 10 or 12 sprays, you're gonna get probably a 4-foot CRs, no more than 5 for the first 10 or 15 minutes. Then it's gonna come back in. Then when you start to walk around and sweat, it's gonna bust out and start doing this thing. But if you're a Louis Vuitton lover as far as Meteor, and you haven't bought it yet, I'm gonna be honest, what I would do is get yourself a sample of Meteor. You know, I would say go to Louis Vuitton, but they never have it. I mean, I'm down there at least once a month looking around. They never have Meteor samples. So you're probably gonna have to buy it from, you know, Split Sense or somewhere like that. And then this right here is I think it was $65 as opposed to the Alexandria Fragrance. You get the same size bottle, it's $119. My money's going on this right here. Wadi Al Muluk, 90%. This one right here, I think is blind buy worthy. If you like Meteor, you gonna love this. I don't think I'm gonna be getting no Meteor no time soon. Like I said, you know, I'm in the middle of trying to open a new business. I'm trying to hold my little pennies too, you know, because money ain't coming in like it used to. So, you know, I'm just like everybody else. I'm not rich. I'm not multi-fragrance guy, you know, with plenty of money and a fine wife, you know, and go out and just buy the best of the best. You know, I got to trim fat too, you know, and I'm good with that, you know, because I look at it like this, you know, when times are tight and I got to trim, it makes it, when I don't have to trim as much, that much better. So with that, let's go ahead and wrap it up. I think this is blind buy worthy. Like I said, if you like Meteor, go ahead and get your hands on this one. You're going to thank me for this one. And I'll see you guys at the next one.